rookie mistakes new UGC creators make and how to avoid them. Let's talk about it. Hey, my name is Anna and I am a content creator mom. Content creation has been my full time business for the last 3 years. And aside from that, I am also a stay at home mom, a homeschooling mom, a book lover, and a travel lover. And right now, I am doing a crazy 100 days of daily YouTube posting. We are already on week 3, approaching our first month of this challenge. And aside from content creation, you'll find videos on all of the topics that I just described. So you can dive right in. Make sure to subscribe. And how about we dive right into this juicy topic? If you are a new UGC creator, if you've been interested in UGC, but more so if you want to accelerate your way into paid brand deals and hopefully make content creation your full time job as well, these are some common rookie mistakes that we are going to fix. Some of these are so easy to fix that you can start implementing them right now. And some of these you may have not thought about. So I think this video is going to help. Rookie mistake number one is literally where your eyes are pointing towards. In your phone, are they pointing to the lens or are they pointing to yourself? This is something that I had to really work on at the beginning because I was used to doing Instagram stories and my own videos, and I would always look at myself. Like right now in horizontal mode is that much more obvious because the screen is wider. But when you are doing it in vertical mode, it almost goes unnoticed. But when you are creating content for brands, it's not only for brands that you are creating, but for the people who are supposed to be buying these brands. So you want to speak directly to them. And an easy way to create contact from the beginning is to make sure that your eyes are looking directly at the lens. Take some practice, but the more you do it, once you check the videos, you're going to realize it almost feels like you are looking at yourself in your eyes. And that's the goal that we want to achieve. The second rookie mistake that I see quite often and that directly impacts the quality of your videos is not filming with the light in front of you, but filming with the light either next to you, like in this case, which as you can see already makes the video a little blurry and look kind of washed out. But if you do this, not good. You never want to have the light behind you because you look darker. The crispness of it totally gets removed. So this is what you want to do. Days are longer and you have more sunlight. So you want to make sure you are finding sources of natural light, and that's where you want to film. In winter, in fall, when things get a little trickier, I would consider using a selfie light, artificial light, but you always want to make sure the biggest source of light is in front of you. Some rooms have lights in the ceiling, so always keep an eye on those. You always want to make sure light is coming from this direction. Rookie mistake number 3 is one that I see all the time, and I was guilty of this as well when I started. And right now, my Instagram feed is filled with this, and I think there's just a simple tweak that we can do to fix it. So, what is happening? There are so many new UGC creators that are creating videos on their social media, and the most highlighted topic of all of their videos is UGC and how they are just starting their journey and how much they have contracted in their first week, how little deals they have been getting. So it's all around UGC and their beginner journey instead of sharing their work, their content, their lives. Personal branding is the single thing that has brought my content creation business where it is right now. I talk about my family travel, I talk about my fantasy romance obsession, I share about the things that we do here in Reno. I share about the things that we use for homeschooling. So the brands that find my page, I don't think they care to know how long I've been doing UGC or how many brands I worked with that month. They probably want to see my work and they want to see themselves in my work. So, how can you make that more obvious in your page? So, again, the rookie mistake, talking about UGC and all of the things that you've learned and your journey and how many weeks you have been doing UGC, UGC tips, and not showing the work that you can do. Your vlogs, your lifestyle videos, those are the magnets that you want to start building from the start. Last rookie mistake, which relates a little bit to the previous one, it has a little bit to do with skill because skill builds confidence. The good thing is that skill is something that can be built over time, but more so, it has to do with an identity, and it that part starts with you, and it starts whenever you decide it starts. So the big difference between, and this is something that I am convinced of, okay, the big difference between the people who are landing paid brand deals early on their journeys versus the people who have been trying this for weeks and being gifted collabs and it's their third month doing UGC and so on. The big differentiator is that the first type of creator, they already have moved past the beginner mindset. So a lot of UGC creators stay with this beginner mindset for too long and brands can feel it. Okay? Brands, it's easy to tell. We all can feel it, honestly. Like if I go into your profile, I can tell if you're a beginner or not based on the content and based on what you're sharing. So the sooner you move on from that phase, the faster the pay deals are going to come. So how do you do that? Sharing your work. The more you show up in front of the camera, the more confident you're gonna get. Beginner mindset inspires beginner work, and you don't have to wait until you're getting paid to get yourself removed from this state of mind. You have decided that you are a UGC creator. It's an identity that you get to hold on to. Like, I am a romantasy book reader. I read one book, now I am a romantasy book reader. You are creating content, and if you create content for the brands that you already use, then you can call yourself a UGC creator. A check does not give you the title. So the more you do it, the easier it is going to get. Stop sharing about your UGC weeks and how you have not landed any deals yet. Start talking about the work that you're doing. Start speaking to camera. The more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to feel, and the less beginner you are going to look for brands. Brands want to feel the confidence in you because, in all transparency, you are being hired to make brands money. Brands need to feel like they are making the right decision when they are hiring you. And it's harder for brands to hire beginners because they won't inspire trust that more experienced creators will. So, how can you remove yourself from beginner mindset, beginner identity, and own the content creator that you are? That's it. That's all I have for today. If you want to check out more of my content creation videos, I specialize in content creation as a mom. So if you're a mom too, I think we will relate. I have some other videos here in my channel, so make sure you check those out. Make sure to subscribe. We are doing this for 100 days, and I don't want to do it alone, so I want to see you here with me. If you have any questions about UGC, how to start, whatever you want me to create more videos on, leave them here so we can talk about it. And that is it. I will see you tomorrow.